coming at you live from the 93.7 The Ticket studio. From the heart of Lincoln, America, striking up a conversation with Nebraska bowlers Kayla Verstraete and Anna Callan, sponsored by the Teammates Mentoring Program.
Welcome back to Striking Up a Conversation with Anna and Kayla. This is not our usual scene because we are pre-recording this for you guys. We had our show last night and it's Tuesday, or it is Wednesday. And yeah, we wanted to get a show out for you guys when we'll be home for Thanksgiving with our families.
Yeah, still wanting to keep in touch and everything like that and just keep you guys updated. So obviously we are currently, in the week that we are in right now, going to New Jersey this weekend. So in 2 weeks' time, we will be updating you guys on how that tournament went, how our Thanksgiving went. But we thought we could talk about our plans for Thanksgiving and what we're going to be doing with our families. And yeah, so Kayla, what will you be doing when you go home for Thanksgiving?
I'll be doing a lot. Excuse me. I'm actually leaving Monday, so we get home Sunday night from the tournament in New Jersey, really late. And then Monday morning, I am driving home, quote unquote quotations, because my parents live in two different states now, to Wisconsin to see my dad and my stepmom. And then I'll be there Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm driving back to Illinois, not even spending the night in that state. I am hopping on a flight with my mom to go see my uncle and my two little cousins and my grandma, who are in Michigan right now. My grandma's up there visiting. Then I'll spend Thanksgiving with them. And then Friday, we are driving back home. And then I'll be home for 2 days. And then I'm back here.
Yeah. For me, I am going home Monday as well, just so I can get that extra time with my family, just see them before the holidays, get in my snuggles with my two favorite babies, Billy and Brooklyn, just so then, everyone else can have them when we're actually seeing all each other. But no, Monday night I'm getting home. I don't think I have anything planned, but Tuesday I am going to see Wicked after I work, just so I'm working so I can see my friends at work, and then going to Wicked with my family. And then Wednesday morning we get up, we go to my aunt's, and we pre-make a lot of the stuff. So like we peel the potatoes, make the mashed potatoes, the carrots for my judgmental cream of carrots.
A few weeks ago, if you were watching.
Yep. And then apple pie, pumpkin pie, pecan pie, just kind of all that stuff, the stuffing too. We make all that stuff and then we hang around, eat some lunch. And then, we kind of just do that stuff. And then Thursday is obviously Thanksgiving. So I'll be celebrating that at my aunt's house, the one that we pre-make the stuff at, and then my grandparents. And then Friday we shop till we drop, how Black Friday goes.
I wouldn't know because I've never been Black Friday shopping. Well, when I was in high school.
I never went in high school. It's only when I got in college.
When I was in high school, like our high school season started the day after Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird. We always had a tournament that day. And then made a tournament on Saturday.
Hmm.
So, because like obviously you have it off at school. So they're like, might as well just
get a match out of the way.
Yeah. So I've never really been Black Friday shopping. And now it's like all online.
Yeah. No, I like it. I think I just like the fact that I get to drive around in the car with I went with my aunt all of last year. And then, because I was in her vehicle. And then, we do all that. They've been doing it since I was a kid. They don't go as early anymore. Like when they would leave the house at like 5 a.m. I'm like, no. I was always told I couldn't go with. It was the adult time so they could get all of our Christmas gifts. But no, yeah, we're doing that. And then I love this yearly tradition that we've been doing since before I was born. We have a thing called Rotary Lights. It's kind of like one of those drive-through light shows. And we've been doing it. It happens on Friday night after Black Friday's done, but around 8 p.m. They do a countdown, and it's basically saying, well, kick Thanksgiving out of the way. It's Christmas time, people. And then it goes until, I think, not Thanksgiving. Oh, my gosh. It goes until New Year's Day.
Oh, wow.
So that's the last day, yeah. So they basically make it so hopefully there's snow. One year there wasn't at all, and it was very boring and gross. But I like it when it's snowing.
Yeah, fingers crossed that we have a white Christmas, because I couldn't tell you the last time we had one.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, last year, no. The year before that, no. I think my freshman year, we did back home, but that was it.
Yeah, I don't know. Things are starting to go together now. all my
Yeah.
years. Just old,
It's been a time. It's been a time.
forgetting things, grandma brain, as everyone tells me that I have. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of knowledge up there.
Yeah. But no, that's probably one of my favorite traditions. And then Saturday and Sunday, I have no idea, but I'm coming back Sunday, obviously.
Yeah.
We got
have
some work to do.
Yeah, we have workouts Monday morning, and I'm just like, okay, I'll
Back
be
to
back.
it.
And then I gotta go pick up Haley from the airport.
Yeah. No, it's going to be fun. I'm excited. It's a good little break to have before it's game time to
Yeah.
get our stuff into gear and figure out what we need to work on.
Especially like December's a grind month for
Mhm.
us because we don't compete until the middle of January again. So being able to like really grind out the nitty gritty of
Mhm.
things we need to work on, because like other than that, we don't really have much time between January and the end of March
Yeah.
practically, because
Basically, yeah.
we travel so much. Like we only have a weekend off here and there. So yeah, we want to make sure we're prepared for second semester and make sure we put our best foot forward for
Yeah. And I think another reason why we like work so hard in December, so when we go home, there's not like stuff like that's left unsaid or left undone. Because obviously we're home for like what, 3 weeks,
Yeah, I think
roughly
I think it's roughly about 3 weeks.
2.5 ish, like around there. Just so, and honestly, in like bowling time, when you're working on like the small things and you don't have them to a point where it's figured out, 2.5 weeks is a lot of time to potentially, because obviously we can get a lot of things done in 2.5 weeks. So like if to not have those done or figured out or and how to keep them in a good place, it can cause a little bit of mess. But 90% of the time, I would say even 95% of the time, it doesn't happen to any of us.
Yeah. It's hard when we have like, yeah, we love to go home, but like when you're in the legit middle of your season, like it's hard to have to not see everyone. It's really weird when we don't see each other.
Yeah, it's like, what are you guys up to?
I'm like, we go from seeing each other every single day almost, maybe a day here and there that we don't see each other, and then go 3.5 weeks without seeing each other. We're like, is this person alive? I haven't heard from them.
Yeah, it's kind of like everyone kind of goes crickets because we're so overwhelmed. But after like, because obviously when we get back, it's finals, final projects. You have a bunch of other stuff to do. You have to pack up all your stuff that you want to take home. I know, like for me, I usually pack up a bunch of stuff that's like, okay, I brought this with me. I don't need it anymore.
Yeah.
Take it home.
Now I'm just,
Yeah.
all my stuff just stays here. I basically live like in Nebraska now. Like my stuff is not in Illinois anymore. My just permanent address is there.
Yeah. So I do a bunch of that stuff, and then you're just basically like trying to make sure you get all your T's crossed and I's dotted. But yeah, so I think that's why everyone kind of like when we get back home, it's like crickets between everyone. Not because obviously we don't want to talk to, we love each other, but
Yes.
it's just so overwhelming. You're trying to get all your time with your family, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait, has anybody heard from
So and so?
Yeah, are they alive? Everyone breathing?
Yeah. And it's really hard. Like we don't get to go home for fall break and other breaks in second semester. So being able to like spend this time with our families is something we really cherish, because I feel like
it's crucial.
we are all very close to our families. We're very family oriented in everything. So I think I definitely taken the time.
Oh,
and
yeah.
plus, like now my parents don't live 20 minutes apart; they live 4 hours apart. That's a learning curve I'm gonna have to figure out.
It's gonna be that would be a big learning curve.
Driving in the car, but I'll do it for them. Like I love them to death. Like they're my best friends. But yeah, it's just definitely gonna be a little.
Just think of all the car jams you have, the excuses to get coffee. I mean, there's a lot of good.
So
there's a lot of nice stuff coming out of it. But no, that'd be a lot to, obviously, because you're used to it for the first 22 years.
Well, they just moved in August.
Oh, so basically 23 of your life that you're used to. Oh, I'm just, you know what? I'm gonna go see your dad. I'll be back.
Yeah, like
see you in an hour.
I don't have to make it like a weekend trip. Like
yeah,
they just live 20 minutes apart.
And now it's
go
like
drive on some country roads.
I'll see you in a couple days.
Yeah, and that's how it was like when I went up and saw my dad for the last time before coming back to school. I had to like plan it out so like I wasn't driving like 4 hours and 7 hours back here to school. Like in back-to-back days, I could spend time with my dad, spend time with my mom. I really wish I would have waited till I got out of college, but
it's okay.
It's okay, guys.
It's understandable.
I'll figure it out.
But
Might-
hey,
might have a-
Wisconsin,
Yeah.
your dad knows what's up.
Yeah. It's a great place up there. Like, they call it their happy place. Like, they've been up there for almost 10 years now, and they wanted to build a house up there, and that's what they did. And they wanted to get out.
Yeah,
So.
it's a nice place. Yeah,
It's a great place to live.
I remember your dad showing me his favorite spot. Looks sick, Mark.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't even know if he watches.
Well, if you do, nice
Dad?
place.
Yep. Anna loves it. She might just show up one time.
You never know. I have tricks up my sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I just lost my train of thought, guys.
It's all good.
It's a Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah. We got a lot going on.
Yeah, I still got to pack, wash some clothes,
Yeah.
and this will still be valid on Tuesday. So
True. It'll still be valid today and next Tuesday.
next
when
Tuesday.
When you guys see this.
Yep.
But yeah. I don't know where my brain was going either.
Yeah. See, we both were just like,
It's all good.
but no. Yeah, I would say I'm looking forward just to going home. I think it just gives everyone that reset, even if it's for a week. But then when we go home for Christmas break and it's like that 3.5, I think it helps us just put in a new perspective. We have a new semester starting and stuff like that. So I just think it kicks everyone off to a good start, just having that reset button, because it's kind of like starting school over again.
Yeah.
Every time we leave and it's like we have that semester gap, it's like, oh, back to freshman year, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. I just thought of this when you were talking,
Mm-hmm.
but do you watch the game on Friday when they play Iowa?
I sometimes do. It just depends on what we're up to. Like last year, I think we were close to a bowl game during that one. Yeah. So I remember this physically because phone in hand, I'm standing there. We're in the Kohl's checkout line. I remember this. And I'm like, Mom, there's like a minute left of the game. I think it was a close game.
Yeah, it was.
And I'm like, if nothing happens, I'm like, we could win this. And then Iowa beat us. So I do remember last year, but I don't think in previous years I have. I just knew that we were close to a bowl game. I'm like, if we win this, we get a bowl game. And then it didn't happen.
Yeah, I'm really crossing my fingers for this weekend. Sorry.
I know.
Like,
it's okay. I want. Yes, I love Nebraska. I wouldn't be mad about either outcome, but I would prefer Nebraska to win because I think it's something towards the Big Ten as well.
Yeah.
So I would like to see it go to us, but
And
home state.
yeah, you gotta draw a line somewhere.
Yep.
But they pay you bills, man.
Yeah. It's like I'll take Nebraska.
Yeah.
And the other thing is I think just with how well our season started for football, it's like it'd just be nice to end win-win or even win-loss. Like just to get one more win out of the season.
Sixth win, yeah.
It would be extremely nice. That, and if they get the win and we go to the bowl game, I'm gonna go if I am able to.
I want to go too. Literally, I was telling my mom, like, because I've had a good feeling about the
Mhm.
season, and I was like, Mom, if they make a bowl game, like, we're gonna go, right?
That's
like,
if
fingers.
it doesn't land in season, like on a tournament weekend, you know.
Well, it would be during like Christmas break. That's when the bowl games are.
Oh, that's right. You know what?
Me and Anna
We
are gonna
can
be,
invest. We'll look into it.
Anna and I are gonna be linking up at the bowl game. But like I told her, I was like, well, if they go to a bowl game, we're going, right? And she's like, well, duh.
You
I
have
was,
to.
I was like, you're gonna well duh me? Like, it was a valid question.
It was a valid question because you just never know.
Mom,
Plans could be happening on that day.
I know you watch this, so Michelle, we are going when they get this 6th win this weekend, so we don't have to stress about it when we play Iowa.
Yeah. No, I think Iowa's an away game, right?
Yeah, it's in Iowa City.
Is that the one where they wave?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that tradition. Just saying. I mean, I know there are rivals.
Traditions are like
I love it though.
the tradition in college football are insane. Like
Mhm.
the jump around in Wisconsin, the wave at Iowa, the white out at Penn State. Like it is crazy.
And ours is, I feel like the
thunderstruck at
Mhm.
night games.
Yep.
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say. I'm like, that's the one thing I think of every time I think of our games.
And we have some sick flyovers.
Oh, yeah. I would say they're probably one of the best I've seen because I've been to the Wisconsin game. They do them, but it's not as like dope.
We do it
And-
every game
yeah.
besides night games because they can't do them on night games. 'Cause
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to see it.
Yeah, but no, I would say ours is probably one of the best. I mean, compared to other places that I've seen or heard of, but I'm excited. I'm trying to get my cousins because they're trying to do every Big Ten stadium because Indiana got in. Obviously, Indiana's always been a part of it, and that's where they started.
Mm-hmm.
But it's my godmother's, the one that was there in Kenosha, and then her son Carter.
Okay.
They're trying to go to every Big Ten stadium.
How
I'm
many
like,
how
that'd
many
be cool.
places have they made?
They've been to Purdue,
Okay.
Indiana.
Makes sense because they're in the same state.
Yep. And then they've been to a Wisconsin game because my cousin, back when I was in high school, he was in the marching band for Wisconsin.
Oh.
And so we would always go to games, which was sick. Because if you did not know, Wisconsin does a 5th quarter, and that should be something that Nebraska does too. Because I think is the coolest thing ever.
I think Camp Randall's super cool. Like, yeah, 100% Memorial Stadium's way cooler.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
It
there's
is, guys.
so many like things under Memorial Stadium that like people don't know.
Mhm.
And Camp Randall is super cool too. Like, I've been to now 3 Nebraska
Because you went to
games.
the big house, and
I've been to the big house for Michigan when I was growing up because I grew up a Michigan fan. I've been to Iowa City
Mhm.
for another Michigan game. I've been to, obviously, here,
Yep.
mini home games. I've been to
Too many
Camp
to count.
Randall, so I've been to 4
Yeah.
Big Ten stadiums. Yeah.
That's sick. I want to do it too. Now that we have like USC,
Yeah, I want to. never been to
UCLA, I'd probably try and get those back to back. Like,
Yeah, if they're not playing Nebraska, you might as well just
try and get. I mean, yeah, because it'd be cool. At least I think I would want my games to be either Wisconsin or Nebraska games, like to
Oh,
get
yeah.
to every Big Ten stadium. Because it's like I don't want to go just when 2 random teams are playing. Because what's the point?
Yeah, who are you gonna cheer
Yeah,
for? Cheer for the home team.
Yeah.
And then I think like I've never been to Seattle, so to see
Washington,
play up
that'd be
there.
sick.
like when Marissa and her boyfriend Will was playing at Washington, like she would go up there and see a few games, and
Mhm.
she said Seattle is beautiful. So
Yeah, my mom's been. Yeah,
never been to Oregon either.
me neither. That'd be sick.
I should probably just preface I've never been.
Yeah, the
Out
farthest
west.
west I've been is Vegas, and
Me
that is
too.
for team trials and our tournament that we had out there
The fact that I've never been to Vegas either for like
for funsies.
Yeah,
me
for
neither.
sure. As you probably can tell, we don't do much outside of
I got
bowling
you right here. Bowling, and bowling,
and
and
then family,
Yep.
and then more bowling.
and more bowling.
As Coach said, all you need is God, family, bowling, and school. That's all you
Amen.
need
Yep, bingo. There is your 4.
for sure.
And with that, we are gonna kick it to break.
Okay, bye.
Leaves are falling and the temperatures are cooling down, but don't put your golf clubs away. Double Eagle Golf makes golf leagues and events possible year-round. Leagues are underway with winter leagues beginning December 1st. Check out their deals on monthly memberships and schedule your holiday, birthday, or bachelor parties, corporate and team outings, or just a good old Saturday with the boys. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Book a tee time today or learn more at doubleeagle.golf.
Go Hog Wild Pit Barbecue.
It's $5.99 barbecue time. Hurry to Hog Wild for a complete barbecue meal that's only $5.99. Get a 1-meat sandwich loaded with our award-winning barbecue, plus your choice of a classic side and drink for just $5.99. Upgrade your sandwich to beef brisket for just $1 more. Join us for lunch or dinner in Lincoln at 3210 Cornhusker Highway. Order online at GoHogWild.com.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
You have a big investment in your farming operation. Let Landmark Implement help you get the most out of your equipment by investing in pre-season service inspections. Let our John Deere trained and certified technicians provide you with a complete list of repairs that will help your equipment perform better and deliver maximum performance. At Landmark, buy 3 equipment service inspections and get the 4th free. Contact your local Landmark service manager for details and experience the Landmark difference.
Explain to me again why we're sleeping on the ground.
Because we're thramping. Thrift camping. It's saving us money and getting us closer to nature.
But we don't need to thramp. I just combined our home and auto insurance with our State Farm agent, so we have a rate that fits our budget.
All right. Do you think our agent can bring us an air mattress?
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Kreekak, at 402-474-1173.
Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
At Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical, we're ready, reliable, and recommended. Water heater acting up or your sump pump on the fritz? Call Action. Summer's around the corner. Is your AC working? Are you sure? Call Action. Electrical problems? I'm telling you, call Action. Call Action for a free same-day estimate or trusted second opinion. You heard that right, a free same-day estimate. 402-423-6960. ActionLincoln.com.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
Hey everyone, Lance here with Black Label. We specialize in creating custom crafted decks, pergolas, patio covers, and more. Plus, our retractable screens, gazebos, and patio enclosures create the ultimate outdoor retreat. With over 50 years of combined experience, we're not just builders, we're creators of unforgettable memories.
Call them today at 402-730-6333 or visit blacklabelbuilt.com for a free consultation.
Let's turn your backyard dreams into reality.
Black Label Built, built to serve, built to last. Fall is officially here, and Brown Shoe Fit has just the right style and comfort your feet deserve. Stop in and see a wide selection of all your favorite brands, including Brooks, Hoka, Echo, Keen, and many more. At Brown Shoe Fit, they'll take the time to measure your feet to ensure a proper fit. They also have the largest selection of Uggs and Hokas in Lincoln. Brown Shoe Fit, 66th and Q in Lincoln.
After a long, hot summer, are you ready for fall? What about your home? Is your heating system ready for cooler temperatures ahead? Be sure and call Bryant for your fall heating check. No matter what brand of equipment you own, Bryant's trained technician will thoroughly clean and inspect your furnace or heat pump to make sure you stay warm and comfortable. Call today to schedule your home heating check. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. We do whatever it takes.
On game day, every play counts. Now imagine having the same level of control in your field. Valley is where farming meets end zone efficiency. With AgSense remote irrigation technology, farmers become the MVPs of their fields. Real-time, play-by-play control means you're always ahead of the game. Score big with simplified irrigation technology from Valley, improving your life both on and off the field. Find your local Valley dealer at valleyirrigation.com.
Hey everybody, this is Chris Beecham from Brand Lincoln Podcast and Perch Merch, your go-to in Lincoln for printing and promotional needs. Speaking of that, we are running a huge hoodie sale now through November 30th to save you big money on great brands. 20% off everything from Nike and Bella Canvas pullovers to Gildan and Port & Company sweatshirts and district fleeces. Get yours for your group or organization today by calling us at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
When your home fills up with family, Allo Fiber makes sure that space is a happy place for everyone. Allo Fiber experts install it all, and full service means step-by-step support, guiding you through everything so you can stay connected to what matters, and the family can always feel at home. Put the game on, and don't worry about your Wi-Fi calling a timeout. Better TV and internet service is one connection away. Call Allo at 866-481-2556 or visit allofiber.com.
Back to Striking Up a Conversation, sponsored by the Teammates Mentoring Program. Here are your hosts, Kayla Verstrate and Anna Callie.
Welcome back to Striking Up a Conversation with Kayla and Anna. We were just talking about football games and the Nebraska ones. And so we thought we would continue that coming back off a break and just talking about our favorite home game. Mine dates back a while. So Kayla, what's yours?
I don't know. I'm the one who came up with this question and I don't even know the answer to it. I've been to so many home games, but like the night games like have to top them. Plus it's not freaking.
Oh, wait, I have 2 games.
It's not so hot.
Mm-hmm.
And if I had to pick one, we still did lose, but it was when we got our national championship rings. Anna was there.
I bawled like a baby, and that was gonna be one of my games.
Yeah,
I have 2.
So that one was really cool, and like being able to play Michigan at home and like almost beat them in the last few minutes of the fourth quarter, and like having my parents there. Like my uncle is a huge Michigan fan, so like he flew in to see me get my ring, and also like he got a free game out of it.
Yeah, it was sick.
So to like see his favorite team like win. Yeah, they did win, but
yeah,
He didn't wear Nebraska stuff. He was wearing Michigan stuff in the Nebraska student section.
Low-key a little iconic.
Hey,
he was like the only person in that.
He asked me if it was okay, and I was like, yeah, man, it is what it is.
Yeah, you just got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But no, that game I think was probably one of the coolest ones for me as well. Merely just because I've never in my time of bowling until coming here have had such recognition for a team.
Like getting to see
Mhm.
getting to see our team, like your face on the Jumbotron
Jumbotron.
in front of 90,000 people. I'm like, oh,
Well, and it was
that's
just like
me.
an overwhelming feeling because, like, for me in high school, anytime that we did well, like when I shot 300 or anything like that, it wasn't recognized. They didn't recognize it as a sport. And so to come to a place that had the utmost respect for the team and put us out there and had it individually got their rings like given to them on the field, and then having our AD at the time, Trev Alberts, go out there and be the one that was doing it and getting to shake his hand and merely just seeing like all your face is so bright about it. And then we were walking off the field. Everyone's just like, way to go, ladies. Like, congratulations. Way to win a national championship. And it's just everyone in this 90,000 like field that is, being so supportive. And it did bring me to tears because it was just awesome. And
I think I rode the adrenaline all freaking night.
Mhm.
And people were like coming up to us when we're walking back to our seats. They're like, let me see the ring. Let
Yeah.
me see it. And like, we had some big honking rings.
They're
like,
big.
Like, go look on our social medias. Like, they are on there. Like, they are some honking rings.
They're
Like,
chunky. I like it.
you could really, this is kind of, but you could really knock someone out with it. But it's true. That's how big they are. And
It's a shiner and could leave one too.
yes, legit. And being able to like walk back to our seats and everyone literally just saw us on the Jumbotron in front of 90,000 people, and they knew not like knew our names, but like knew what we did and how much they respected us for it. And
Mhm.
like they're like, let me see that ring. Like, congrats. Like, yeah, it happened in April and this is in September, but like
It was still being able to have that.
yeah.
Mhm.
And what happened, like us being able to get all the recognition when we got back, like
Oh, yeah, at the baseball game.
Anna wasn't on the team yet because
Yeah.
obviously that was her freshman year when we got our rings. But we drove back from Kansas City us like a Sunday morning, and there was a football game going on.
You mean
Not
baseball?
a baseball game
Out of the park.
going on because obviously it was April, so it's baseball season. We literally drove straight to the baseball field at Haymarket Park, and we got off national championship gear, t-shirt, hat, trophy in hand. Like, we won 12 hours before.
Mhm.
And we were on cloud 9, and being able to be recognized right
I'm getting
then
the
and-
chills.
I
I'm
know.
sorry.
Like, 'cause I can like remember it. Like,
Mhm.
everyone wanted to take a picture with us. Everyone wanted to do like hold it, touch it, do anything they could because it was a national championship and we brought it back to Nebraska. So like,
Yeah.
it's such an amazing feeling. Like, I really hope you get it one day and everyone else on this team gets it one day, and hopefully we do get it in April.
Yeah.
And because it's like a feeling you can't like
You can't describe
you
it.
can't describe it because it's such an unreal feeling. And
Yeah. No, I just going back to that game, it was awesome just merely because the team, I also got included on having family being able to come out. And so my parents got to experience that for the first time too, just seeing all the recognition, and my siblings were able to come out and also experience that, which was unsurreal. And my mom was the one that came down on the field because my dad said, he's like, I'll let your mom have the first one because he's like, I know it'll happen again. And that was the cool thing, because I think that just shows, how big of a support group this place is, and merely letting a freshman that wasn't even on the team still be able to have the same experience of bringing like a parent down on the field with them, and just having their family in with them in that moment of the recognition was awesome. But that game was awesome. And then my other favorite one, so people know, my freshman year,
first home game,
I'm sitting there. I did not know they shot the hot dogs. I don't know, the red hot dogs out of that like thing. And so I look over at our then senior on the team, Cass, and I was like, I would laugh if one of those landed right in my lap and I didn't even have to try. Not even 2 minutes later, we're sitting there, I'm yapping, not paying attention, and a hot dog came and smacked me right in the forehead. And I was so out of it.
The fact that she said it like 2 minutes prior, because I'm sitting on the other side of her, and like I think I see it coming, and I was like, oh, it's not gonna hit her. And I was like, it was getting closer. I was like, okay, that's gonna hit her. And I, like, you know,
it was the shock. Like you don't say anything because you're like, oh my gosh.
like it was, you know, like when something's happening, like the words don't come out of your mouth. I'm just like internally screaming like your name, like to move, and like nothing was coming out of my mouth. That's what happened.
No, that was the funniest thing that's ever happened. And then I ate it. I ate the hot dog.
Has that been your only red hot dog?
No, I bought them.
Oh,
but that was my only free one I've ever had.
Oh, makes sense.
But that was iconic. Coach Klumpa told me, he's like, that is rare. He's like, in my 20 some odd years or whatever of being here and going to football games, he's like, I've never had a hot dog like that, like shot out of the thing and got landed.
Caught, yeah.
And he goes, in your first home game, he's like, this happens to you. I'm like,
yeah.
That should tell you something.
Someone who's been here for 6 years, I've never gotten a hot dog.
Yeah, that was
I
insane.
would probably never eat that because it scares me that it's red.
Oh, I thought it was delicious. It hit the spot.
I do love me a Polish dog from the football games. Like,
so good.
Yeah.
That and Runza.
Not a huge fan of Runza. I'm
okay.
so
We've
sorry.
already had that conversation.
Yeah, we already
hashed that out.
Yeah, it's okay. Like, love all the Nebraska staples, love Canes, love all the other things, but I cannot get behind Runza. Like, their chicken strips, great. Just like the actual
Runza sandwich?
Yeah, I can't.
It's delicious. I got you, Runza. Oop.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, and then staying kind of like on the football stuff, and staying kind of with like the Thanksgiving going home theme. When you do go home and you guys get to like sit down on Thanksgiving Day and watch like NFL games, or like we talked about the Friday game with Iowa, and you're like sitting there, who is like your little groupie or posse that you get to like sit and watch and just enjoy the fact that you're with them, but also getting to watch some sports?
Probably both of my parents. Like my mom, my dad, my stepdad, we're all big into sports. Like we really enjoy watching football, any sport really. Not really basketball, because I think basketball is kind of boring in my sense. I don't understand it.
I love women's basketball. I'll give them, because I actually see the plays.
I think it's way more entertaining.
Yeah.
But probably all three. Like my stepmom, she's not big into sports, but both my parents and my stepdad, like all three of us are really big into sports. Like I grew up watching sports growing up. I can actually sit down and watch a football game and fully know what's going on. So I'm pretty proud of myself. That's a green flag for me. I can watch a baseball game, know what's going on. So
yeah, back when I first got here, and I would sit next to Caleb merely so I knew what was going on in the game. Now I'm a little seasoned, so I know what's somewhat going on. I know when I should say that should be a flag. I know, like when I see a play that's done dirty, I'm like, where's the flag? Or like I know like the pick six, or like yeah, I understand it now. Like it makes sense to me.
I did my job.
Yes, you did your due diligence.
You know
with
how many people I've done that with?
A lot.
Like one every year. Like last year it was Ashton. Literally, she would sit next to me every single game, and I would explain to her majority every single play that went off.
Yeah.
And who was I doing it with? Maybe a little bit Haley this year, because she didn't really understand like not the majority of it, like the fine details of it. She's like, why is this happening?
Yeah, because Haley's a big Georgia fan.
Yeah.
Which I don't think we'll ever see them, so that's okay.
Yeah. Only it would be
if the national championship,
Yeah.
That'd be it.
But she is from Georgia, so understandable. I'm not an Illinois fan, to clear the record. Not an Illini fan.
No. But yeah, no, I guess mine's kind of the same. Surprisingly, when football's on, my mom does enjoy watching it here and there, depending on who's on the screen. Like when Nebraska plays, we'll put that on. We'll watch it. Wisconsin is the same thing. We like enjoying that. And then I think, was it last year that Wisconsin and Nebraska played on like Friday or Saturday after Thanksgiving?
No, because Nebraska always plays Iowa the Friday after Thanksgiving. We were
volleyball.
Volleyball? Yeah.
That was Friday, right?
I think so.
It was Friday or Saturday. I remember.
I was like, Anna, we were at the Wisconsin game together in Wisconsin.
I know. I remember that one. But no, I was thinking, so I was like, because that was the weekend before Thanksgiving that we went.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
That
was
would
thinking
be like this upcoming weekend, this
Yeah.
weekend, it's not this year.
Yeah. But no, I just remember like if it's volleyball and stuff like that, like we also physically, I will sit there. I get so into it because I'm like, what are you doing? Good kill. Good dig. Volleyball is so much fun to watch.
I'm pretty sure they play next week.
I think so.
Because it's senior. I think it's senior day.
Yeah,
too.
they come to us because we already went to them.
They already played at the
Kohl Center, yeah.
Well, did they play in the Kohl Center or did they play at the field house?
Oh, yep. My bad. Sorry, guys.
The Kohl Center, they've also.
It gets really confusing because Wisconsin has a lot of different, not like ours. Like ours is like the same, but like the Kohl Center has basketball, and I get confused because that's where they host high school basketball
and
for us.
They played there before because
Mhm.
Nebraska loves setting records for attendance. Like I think there's been like 6 or 7 or 8 attendance records that have been broken in women's volleyball this year, and Nebraska's been a part of like 3/4 of them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw the number, and you're right. There has been a bunch of attendance records, and I think I saw at the bottom it was either 6 or 7 of them. Nebraska was the opponent of these people, which is insane.
I'm not shocked when they can pack 92,000 people into Memorial Stadium to watch a volleyball match. Like
and see Scotty McCreary.
We were one of the 92,000 people because
92,003.
And
I love that.
I think that like for our university, for women's sports at Nebraska, that was a huge stepping stone. Like there was a huge shift after that. I feel like
Yeah,
if you could agree.
Yeah, and basically in women's sports, I think it just kind of showed that like, support's huge and women can bring the same amount of I just lost my train of thought. Same amount of like pull as men's sports do. Like they can bring the same amount of attendance. Like we can, it is possible, and it's not like it needs to be like massively promoted. I mean, that game was, but it's not like when Nebraska goes to, the field house and they play with Wisconsin. It's not like they're being like, oh, Nebraska's coming. Woo. Like that doesn't happen. It just goes. Yeah. And I think that's another thing is like Nebraska volleyball set the standard for volleyball. And I think we do the same for bowling when, with winning the first national title and then having the most national titles in women's bowling.
And being the only team in NCAA history to make the postseason every single year since 2001.
Yeah.
And I think that says a lot about our program, about this university, and how they have so much support in us. Like I literally saw Troy this morning. He was like,
it was hilarious. I loved it.
I was like, he's like, hey kid, good morning. How was the workout? And I was like, it was great.
Because in reality, like I think that's something that's like also noting. When I'm walking in, I don't necessarily expect to see these people. Like, yes, it's their workplace, but like you never expect us to be running into Troy, our AD, at 7:15 in the morning.
Yeah.
Because we got done early today. Slay. It was so nice. But you just never really expect every time that you walk in the stadium that you're going to see someone. And I would say he's definitely been a lot more of a familiar face than, not saying that I was expecting, but he just comes and goes like anywhere. And it's so nice. And then the fact that he's opening up his home to Zach is insane. I already RSVP'd. I did that the day I got the email.
Me too. I don't know if we talked about this on one of our past like shows, but Anna and I are both our student advisory committee reps for our team, and for our December meeting when we get back after Thanksgiving, Troy is opening his home to
legit like his house,
50 student athletes, and wanting to have a meal with us, and that says a lot about his character and just him being all in, no pun intended, about this university and our programs individually. Like on our first day of season, he showed up to our practice.
Yeah. And I have to give mad props to the guy because I mean he's
so nice.
The thing is like when people say stuff, they can just say it, but like when he says it, he follows throughs with it. It's like when your team, when people are down, you lift them up, and when people are up, you lift them higher. And I think that it speaks volumes because like with wanting to sit down with your student athletes, one that is huge because it lifts them up. Like it lifts up the teams to know like he's inviting us into his personal home where he goes at night to, decompress from the day of having our backs when he's going out there and having these meetings and stuff like that. And then I think another thing is that he literally sat in SAC last year, because I was also a SAC rep with another teammate at the time. And he sat there and he goes, SAC is who I come to. He's like, if I have players coming to me that didn't go to SAC, he's like, I'm going to ask them, did you talk to your SAC rep? He's like, did you bring this to them? And because he's like, I take what you guys are bringing to me seriously. He's like, I don't just do it. I don't just sit here and just to sit here. He's like, I sit here to listen. I sit here to learn. Because he's like, you guys are my eyes, my ears. And he's like, in my experience.
Too. Like, he hasn't even been here a year, and the mountains he has moved for this university and our individual program, like, is astronomical for what he has done. Like, I think I've seen him more. I think he's been here for 7 months.
Yeah, he came in
like in April or March or April.
I think he came in March, if I remember correctly, because then he was in April's meeting.
It's around like 7 months.
Yeah.
I've seen this man more than an athletic director I've had for 3 years in my career here.
Yeah.
And like, I don't go a week without seeing him. Like, he'll pop up in the training table. He'll pop up when we are in the stadium. Like today, when we were leaving lift from the landing, like he is really putting in the work. I've seen him in the parking lot. He
literally.
he was like, "Hey kid, have a great day." Like he doesn't probably know my name, or I had a bowling shirt on this morning. He knows what sport I play.
Yeah.
But
he's really good at it.
It's just the small things.
Yeah. And I think that goes back to the lifting up people. It's just merely he knows when you're a student athlete and you get to see someone that is so important in your career. Like, yes, you don't have interactions with them all the time, but he does have a lot to say in our experiences here. And so to have that one-on-one interaction with him, or, you know, our team and him, it is very lifting just to know that he truly does care about seeing his athletes and taking care of them, giving them the best opportunities. But yeah, Troy's awesome.
Yeah.
So thank you, Troy.
Hopefully he does watch this.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
That would be really cool. Like, I did I tell you about this? One of the coaches when we were in Kenosha came up to me. He was like, I think it was the Marion coach.
Oh, Dan.
Yeah, he was like, I really enjoy your and Anna's like podcast
He's awesome.
radio show. And I was like, oh, I really appreciate you watching. He's like, I always like look forward to listening to you guys. If I don't listen on Tuesday, I listen Monday or Wednesday morning. And so if you are watching this, thank you. We love everyone's support who listen to us. And I know we get off track sometimes, but that's just how our brains work. If you knew us as people, now you know us as people. That's how our brains work.
Yeah, no, I do think it goes a long way, because obviously when you're around Thanksgiving, it is the season of giving thanks. And she's saying thank you. I also say thank you a lot, because I mean, this show obviously wouldn't be possible if we didn't have people viewing and just being a part of our community that we're, you know, trying to form with bowling. And I really do appreciate everyone, because it is fun going back and looking at comments that people say, and merely just having those interactions. But I think it also just gives us another way of having a friendship and growing something stronger. And so we do thank you guys. It's awesome. So thanks. Appreciate you.
We do laugh a lot on this show.
Yeah, we do.
Like,
and after, because we're like, oh my gosh,
did we just say that?
Yep.
Like, did that just happen?
Yep.
So if you're laughing at home, we are probably laughing after we get off the air. And
if you're laughing at us, it's okay. We're laughing at us too.
Yeah.
You don't have to be laughing with us. You can laugh at us.
Yeah.
We accept it.
Well, with that, we're going to send it to our last break. So stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
Midwest Bank is hosting our annual Thanksgiving food drive, partnering with local Lincoln schools to provide Thanksgiving dinners to families in need. We hope to provide meals for more than 120 families in our community this year. You can help by dropping off a donation at either Midwest Bank location, 7001 Pioneers Boulevard or 2655 Jamie Lane. Any donation is greatly appreciated. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Are you a skilled mechanic looking for your next big opportunity? Constructors is hiring. We're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. We offer competitive wages, great benefits, brand new service trucks, OEM-level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for our shop and multiple field technicians. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at constructorslincoln.com.
You've seen them come and go. Franchise testosterone clinics that pop up and then whoosh, they're gone. These franchise clinics quickly find out it's not easy to compete with Limitless Male. Limitless is locally owned and operated with a flawless protocol that has elevated them to be the best in men's testosterone replacement and sexual performance. By adding GLP-1s, our patients are losing weight in a healthy way. To feel your optimal best, schedule a free consult at limitlessmale.com.
Here at Aspen Builders, our company is building more homes today than I thought we would ever build.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
You know, I am just shocked at how strong our market is here in Lincoln and at Aspen Builders. We're probably helping people right now more than ever get into a new home. We've been able to find pieces of ground we can develop affordably and keep our lot prices down a little bit. I think with our volume discounts and our office staff, 35 years of experience, we figure out a plan that's going to work great for you. We make it perfect. We make it fit your price range. All of this is part of the reason we're so busy.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
When he stops the game-winning goal with his nose. When your hand accidentally becomes the pot holder. When her bike takes her off-road and onto the sidewalk. That's where we come in. Walk into CHI Health Clinic Priority Care 7 days a week for urgent and minor care at primary care rates. Getting you back to better health is our priority. Find your location at chihealth.com/prioritycare.
Hi, I'm Steve Carper for O Street Carpet. For Christmas, we're doing everything possible to help you spruce up your home without making a dent in your holiday budget. If you need new wood flooring, new carpet, ceramic tile, vinyl, area rugs, or custom blinds, you want to shop at O Street Carpet. We offer 12-month same-as-cash financing, Lincoln's best selection in stock, free in-home measuring, and we'll install it right away. 1732 O Street. We want to make you a customer for life.
Over 75% of the patients that come to Limitless Male have been told over and over again by their primary care providers that their testosterone level is fine. Guess what? If you have all the symptoms of low testosterone, you're not fine. Come get a second opinion at Limitless Male. We have helped tens of thousands of men feel optimal again, and we can help you. Stop waiting. Come see the men's health experts. Book your free consult online at limitlessmale.com.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith. Innovation has a name. Call John Henrys at 402-435-5555 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-435-5555.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT, from cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just the professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
back to Striking Up a Conversation, sponsored by the Teammates Mentoring Program. Here are your hosts, Kayla Verstraete and Anna Callan.
Welcome back to Striking Up a Conversation with Anna and Kayla. Well, Anna, last question.
So the one thing that I like to do as tradition, and we found out we both do, is watching the Thanksgiving Macy's Day Parade on Thursday morning. Well, Thursday morning afternoon.
Yeah.
The time zone messes everything up.
Yeah.
But
whatever time zone you're in.
Sorry, that scared me.
The air kicked
Yeah.
out.
But yeah, so that's something that we enjoy watching. I like looking at the hot air balloons, low-key, because I think they're hilarious, especially when it's windy out. But yeah, the one thing, I just lost my train of thought, Kayla. You go ahead, because my brain's mush.
It's all good. I watch it with my family. Obviously, like my grandma will be cooking, and obviously, I'll be with my two little cousins who are 6 and 4 this year, so like they can understand like what Thanksgiving's about and like bringing that tradition to them. So I'm excited to watch it with them. Make some cinnamon rolls in the morning. And
yeah. Going off that, I do think it's entertaining when they do like this, when they stop at the camera and like they do the
little
performance.
like, shows.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Now my brain's cooking. Sorry, guys.
It's all good. So like being able, I'm excited to enjoy that with them because I grew up doing it, so I want to bring that into their life. And like I always got to stay and watch for the Go Bowling float. Like
I will never forget when Jillian was on it. I was sitting there with my phone. I'm like, okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's Jillian?
I literally looked up like the order of like what she was before and what was after her, and I was like, okay, rewind, watch her again.
Yeah, I had to get it on my phone, because I'd be like, that's my teammate.
Yeah, it was really cool 2 years ago when she was in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and it's a big thing. Like
it is. It's
for what she's done for this program, like being able to compete for Team USA, being able to do that, being able to compete in January in Hong Kong, like this girl.
And winning the U.S. amateur title. I mean, that was cool too, because then that kicked her into getting the the Freshman of the Year award. When she came in. So she's done a lot for this program, like you said. It's very insane.
I'm excited to watch her. Like we're all gonna be like pressed to the TVs at the bowling alley when she's bowling in Hong Kong, because like we'll be back here and she'll be halfway around the world, but we'll all be really cheering her on, and she'll meet us in Delaware. Like she's literally flying from Delaware
from Hong Kong
to Delaware and to compete with us at the Northeast in our first tournament back in second semester. So this girl is dedicated. I don't know how she does it, but
I don't know.
She does it.
It's impressive.
It is really impressive. And I'm excited for her. Like,
yep. Just saying, Jillian, if you see this, you better get me something at the Disneyland in Hong Kong. That's a lot. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, we gave you a shout out, so
I'm sorry.
The way I
that gave me a laugh. We gave you a shout out. Nah, but yeah, I do have to say that's the one thing that ever since seeing her come in, she has definitely paved a new way for this program. Obviously the people before us did too, but the way that Jillian has is just it's insane. Yeah. It's incredible. Shout out to you, Jilly. But yeah.
Yeah. That's all we got.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. Have a really good Thanksgiving.
Enjoy all the food. Go back for thirds. Go back for fourths. Eat some apple pie. Eat some.
Have some leftovers too. Don't forget it. It's always good the next day.
Watch the Iowa game. Eat some leftovers on that Friday.
Spend a lot of money. Get your friends and family some Christmas gifts.
Yes. So thanks for listening, and this is Striking Up a Conversation with Anna and Kayla, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Bye.